Path, Live, with Bishop Mark, live from Dallas Universal Life Church in Dallas, Texas.
Well, good evening, folks. I am your host, Bishop Mark Zorn, coming to you live from Dallas, Texas for this edition of Your Path Live with Bishop Mark. Thank you for joining us this evening. We're glad you're here. This show is all about you. That's why it's called Your Path. So what does that mean? Well, it means I want to talk to you. We have it available for you to call in. If you look at your screen there, you're scrolling across the bottom of your screen there, it says, Go Live with the Bishop. And it says a link there, tinyurl.com/Bishop Mark. Very simple. tinyurl.com/Bishop Mark. Just type that into your browser. It'll bring you to our green room. You wait there for me and come on live with me. Why do you want to come on live? Well, you're going to talk to me. You're going to tell me about your day, tell me about your life, tell me about your Christianity, talk about your faith, talk about your relationships, talk about anything you want to talk about. That's what I'm here for. We can also pray. And that's what I love to do. That's what the show's all about. So please take the chance. If you can't get through that way, if you have trouble with that, there's a little QR code right at the top of your screen. You take your phone like this. Well, if I can get over here, not tearing up. Take your phone and you go to the top of the screen over here. Here it is right there. Set thing right there. And you put it on your camera. And the camera, and you can hold it there, and it'll bring up, and you hit the little link, it'll take you right there. It's that simple, folks. Come and talk to me. I want to hear from you. I know you're out there watching. Please come and let me hear from you. All right, today we got a big one. We're continuing our series, so let's go with it. Again, welcome to Your Path Live with Bishop Mark, and tonight we are walking through Lent together in this series called From the Ashes. Let me pull my notes down here a little bit so I can see what I'm doing here. If I can get him to work here. Let's see. There we go. Now then. Ashes are not decoration. Ashes are declaration. They declare that we are dust. They declare that we are dependent. They declare that we are not self-sustaining, not self-glorifying, not sovereign. And if ashes declare that we are dust, then pride cannot survive long in their presence. Now, last week we talked about temptation. Tonight we go deeper. Tonight, temptation, because temptation attacks your behavior. Pride corrupts your posture. Temptation is an event. Pride is an atmosphere. Temptation shouts. Pride whispers. Temptation feels dramatic. Pride feels reasonable. And the reason pride is more dangerous is because it can live comfortably in church. It can wear a Bible verse. It can sing worship songs. It can preach sermons. It can serve on boards. It can lead ministries. Pride can kneel publicly and still refuse to kneel internally. And that is why humility is not optional in the kingdom. It is foundational. There's that story of the soldiers struggling with a heavy log, sweat running down their faces, effort straining their backs. The corporal stands nearby, watching. I am the corporal. I give orders. Rank without responsibility. Position without participation. Authority without action. The rider dismounts, helps lift, and only afterward do they realize it was George Washington. Leadership without ego. Strength without announcement. Service without branding. Now, here's the uncomfortable question. When people watch you lead, do they see you lifting or watching? Humility does not exempt itself from effort. Humility steps in. But Washington is still a human example. Christ is divine. Philippians tells us that Jesus, being in very nature God, did not consider equality with God something to be used to his own advantage. He refused to leverage his status. Everything in our culture is about leverage influence, leverage a position, leverage platform, leverage connections. Jesus refused leverage. He chose descent. He made himself nothing, not empty of value, empty of entitlement. And entitlement is pride's oxygen. I deserve. I earned. I'm owed. Ashes say something different. Ashes say, you are dust. Dust does not demand. Dust receives breath. And humility is alignment with reality. You are gifted, but not ultimate. How do I do with that? See, my desk is such a mess. I'm missing things here. Okay, that's all right. I'll survive. You are gifted, but not ultimate. You are valuable, but not sovereign. You are called, but not self-sustaining. Humility does not erase your gifts. It dedicates them. Now let's slow down into John chapter 13. The disciples are arguing about greatness. While they debate rank, Jesus prepares to kneel. He removes his outer garment, that is visible authority, laid down. He wraps himself in a towel. The king dresses like a servant. He pours water into a basin. You can almost hear the sound of water hitting the bowl. And then he kneels. The creator of their feet touches the dirt on those feet. And among those feet is Judas. He washes the feet of the man who will betray him. Humility detached from outcome. He does not serve because it benefits him. He serves because it reflects who he is. And when he finishes, he asks, do you understand what I have done for you? That question still stands tonight. Do we understand? Greatness in the kingdom is not climbing, it is kneeling. Greatness is not domination, it is service. Greatness is not visibility, it is obedience. Now let's get uncomfortable for a while. Pride in the church looks subtle. It looks like competition between ministries. It looks like comparison between pastors. It looks like title obsession. It looks like being offended when not acknowledged. It looks like spiritual superiority. I know more. I've been here longer. I'm more mature. Religious pride is the most dangerous form because it feels righteous. Matthew 23 is blistering. You love the place of honor. You love greetings in the marketplace. You love titles. Humility does not crave titles. Humility is secure without applause. If you only serve where you are seen, you are performing. If you only give when acknowledged, you are investing in reputation. If you only help when it elevates you, you are leveraging kindness. Humility serves anonymously. Now, let's bring this home to relationships. Most arguments are not about the issue. They are about ego. I'm right. You're wrong. You apologize first. Humility says, let me go first. Imagine how many marriages would change if someone said, I was wrong, without explanation. Imagine how many friendships would be restored if someone said, help me understand. You see, pride escalates. Humility de-escalates. Pride defends. Humility reflects. Pride interrupts. Humility listens. Let's talk leadership. If you can't apologize, if you cannot apologize as a leader, you are insecure. If you cannot admit error, you are immature. If you cannot receive correction, you're dangerous. Sounds like some political leaders I know of today. Jesus had absolute authority, and he washed feet. Authority in the kingdom is proven by service. Influence in the kingdom is proven by sacrifice, and titles in the kingdom are secondary to towels. Now, let's pause and go inward. Where does pride flare in you? Where does pride flare in you? When you are corrected, when you are overlooked, when you are criticized, when you are ignored. Notice your reaction this week. Notice your reactions this week. Reactions reveal ego. Sometimes pride hides in self-sufficiency. I don't need anyone. It's open. Open the door. It is. See, that's when people arrive late at the studio. Hold on a second, please. Let me see if I can get the door open for them. There we go. I didn't unlock it. My bad. It'll open in a second. Dog's going crazy. Hold 9 yards. Hold on. Here we go. Live on TV. No big deal. There it goes. Come on in late. By the way, if anybody's wondering, it's Don. He's late. All right, let's go back to this again. Now let's go again. We're going to pause and go inward. Let's try this again so we can get this right. Happy birthday. Whose birthday is it?
Mine, Sunday.
Well, not yet.
I'm
Lord have mercy. Again, pride. Now let's pause and go inward. Where does pride flare in you? When you are corrected, when you are overlooked, when you are criticized, when you are ignored. Notice your reactions this week. Reactions reveal ego. Sometimes pride hides in self-sufficiency. I don't need anyone. Peter resisted being washed. Lord, you shall never wash my feet. Humility receives grace. Humility admits need. Humility says, I cannot do this alone. Philippians does not end at the cross. It says, therefore God exalted him. Exaltation followed humility. Resurrection followed surrender. Crown followed cross. Kingdom order in reverse order. Kneel first. Rise later. Serve first. Lead later. Die first. Live later. Now we slow even further. Humility feels like losing. When you hold your tongue, it feels like losing. When you apologize first, it feels like losing. When you let someone else shine, it feels like losing. But in the kingdom, what looks like losing often becomes winning. Let me ask you something quietly tonight. If God answered every ambition in your heart right now, would your character sustain it? Or would pride destroy you at the height of success? You see, failure humbles, success inflates. And pride has destroyed more leaders than failure ever has. Maybe obscurity is mercy. Maybe being unseen is protection. Maybe God hides you until humility shapes you. Because pride creates blind spots. Pride makes you unteachable. Pride makes you unreachable. Humility is secure. Jesus could kneel because he knew who he was. You only fight for recognition when you are unsure of identity. Again, you only fight for recognition when you are unsure of identity. You only demand respect when you are insecure about worth. Humility rests in identity. Now I want to guide you slowly. So let's slow down a little bit here. Take a breath. Seriously, take a breath. Think of the last time you were defensive. What were you protecting? Think of the last time you insisted on being right. What were you afraid of losing? Think of the last time you were offended. What expectation was violated? Humility is not humiliation. Humility is freedom from the pressure to prove yourself. Get that? Humility is freedom from the pressure to prove yourself. Freedom from comparison, freedom from applause, freedom from constant defense. Pride is exhausting. It is exhausting to compete constantly. Humility is restful. Humility says, I'm secure in Christ. Now let's land this gently but deeply. Jesus did not cling to heaven. He descended. He knelt. He served. He died. And because he humbled himself, he was exalted. From the ashes of pride comes resurrection character. From the ashes of ego comes Christ-like posture. This week, kneel in unseen places. Apologize first. Serve quietly. Let someone else shine. Release entitlement. Receive grace. And when you do, you will not look weaker. You will look like him. Not louder, not flashier, not steadier, gentler, stronger. Because strength surrendered to love is humility. And humility is the posture of Christ. Okay. I know we're a little early on the break because I'm moving way too fast on this. I always do. So we're going to take a quick break. Try to find the commercial here. See if I can find it. There it is. And we'll be right back.
The Zoo Radio Network exists for one reason: to reach people where they are with music, conversation, and truth that still matters. In a world full of noise, the zoo is a place for connection, reflection, encouragement, and real talk about faith, life, and purpose. Hi, I'm Sean, and I want to tell you a little more about who the Zoo Radio Network is. We are not backed by corporations. We are not driven by profit. We are powered by people. Your support keeps the Zoo broadcasting not only great Christian music, but also modern pop, classical, country, and live programming that speaks to real life. It allows us to produce shows like Your Path Live with Bishop Mark, stream worship services, amplify unheard voices, and remain accessible to anyone who needs hope. No paywall, no barriers. So, why does your support matter? Running a radio network takes more than passion. It takes broadcasting and streaming infrastructure, music licensing and royalties, studio equipment and technical support, website hosting and digital platforms, outreach, promotion, and community programming. Every dollar given goes directly into keeping the zoo strong, stable, and growing. This is more than radio. The zoo is ministry without walls. It reaches the lonely at night. It reaches the seeker who won't walk into a church. It reaches the believer who needs to be reminded they're not alone. When you give, you are not just funding a station. You are investing in lives being touched every single day. How can you help? We have a program designed so that all can give without breaking the bank. One-time gift, make an immediate impact. Monthly partner, become part of the backbone of the zoo. Sponsor a program or hour of airtime. Dedicate it in honor or memory of someone meaningful. No gift is too small. Every gift moves the mission forward. Stand with us. Keep the signal alive. If the zoo has encouraged you, challenged you, comforted you, or helped you feel connected, now is your chance to give back. Support the Zoo Radio Network today and help us continue broadcasting hope, truth, and real faith into a world that desperately needs it. Give, share, be part of the voice. Visit www.yourdallas.church and go to the Donate tab to make your tax-deductible donation today. Thank you from all of us at the Zoo Radio Network.
Dallas Universal Life Church, led by Bishop Mark, has cultivated a unique approach to Christianity that emphasizes selflessness, an open dialogue with God, and service to others. The church's values are centered around being men and women for others, and they actively seek out opportunities to serve their community. Bishop Mark's leadership approach is refreshing, encouraging people to have raw and honest conversations with God and promoting an inclusive relationship with the divine. Their belief in accepting all beliefs and ideologies and recognizing the path to God is unique and fosters an environment of inclusivity and acceptance. In today's world, where divisiveness seems to be the norm, Dallas Universal Life Church offers a refreshing and inspiring approach to faith. Their values of selflessness, service, and inclusion are a testament to the positive impact that religion can have on individuals, communities, and society as a whole.
For more information about Dallas Universal Life Church, please visit www.yourdallas.church.
And welcome back to Your Path Live with Bishop Mark. I'm your host, Bishop Mark Jordan, coming to you live from Dallas, Texas at Dallas Universal Life Church, as we do every Wednesday at 5:30 p.m. Central Time. Welcome to the show again. Today we're talking about humility. It's our second part of the series for this Lenten season, based on called From the Ashes. And today we're talking about humility. Last week we talked about temptation. Today we're talking about humility. Don't forget, folks, call in. That little blue line at the bottom of your screen there says "Go Live with the Bishop." tinyurl.com/Bishop Mark. It's that simple. tinyurl.com/Bishop Mark, and they'll bring you to the green room. We can chit chat, or you can just go to the QR code at the top there and come in that way as well. It's hot in here. Would you do me a favor, Don? Click that fan on. Oh, I'm picking lottery tickets now. There we go. These two are the winners right here. We ought to scratch them on air for everybody. There we go. All right, cool it off in here a little bit. It's let's see, what is it here? Let me show my little thing up here. I don't know if it'll work. It was like 80 degrees outside a minute ago. Yeah, 81 degrees here in Dallas. It's it's almost 6 o'clock and 80 degrees on a February afternoon. Wow. You say you don't like the weather in Texas? Wait 5 minutes. That's what they always say. Wait 5 minutes. All right. Yeah. Okay. Now, where are we? We're going to finish early, so that's okay. Well, it's important to go through this. I might go back and reiterate some things here. But let's get back into this. Don't forget, call in, folks. If you're listening, call in. I can see you're on there. I can see you're listening. So call in. All right. Now, we have to confront one more tension. Humility versus power. Because this is where most people get confused. We hear humility and we assume weakness. We hear humility and we picture passivity. We hear humility and we imagine someone who cannot lead, cannot decide, cannot stand firm. But Jesus was not weak. He was the most powerful person in the room, and he still knelt. Now that changes everything. Humility is not the absence of power. It is the proper handling of power. Power says, I can. Humility says, I don't have to. Power says, I have the authority. Humility says, I will use it carefully. Power says, I could crush this argument. Humility says, I will speak gently. Power says, I deserve the seat. Humility says, I'll take the towel. So look at Jesus in the upper room. He knew the Father had placed all things under his authority. He knew that. John makes sure we understand that. He knew where he came from. He knew where he was going. He knew who he was. And because he knew all of that, he washed feet. The text is intentional. It says he knew. Then he knelt. I wish I had a napkin. Oh, right there. Perfect. Right there. Excuse me, folks. There we go. The text is intentional. It says he knew, then he knelt. Certainty of identity produced humility. Again, I'm going to say that again. Certainty of identity produced humility, and Don produces the greatest sounds in the world. Certainty of identity produced humility, not insecurity. Some people posture because they are unsure. Some people dominate because they're afraid. Some people control because they do not trust. But Jesus, secure in identity, did not need to dominate. He could serve. And this matters for leadership. If you lead from insecurity, you control. If you lead from ego, you dominate. If you lead from pride, you demand loyalty. But if you lead from humility, you create trust. And trust is stronger than intimidation. Let's talk about power in modern life. Power in marriage, power in parenting, power in business, power in church, power online. Power is the ability to influence outcomes. You have it. In some sphere, you have power. And the question is not whether you have power. The question is how you steward it. Do you use it to elevate yourself? Or do you lift others? Do you use it to win or to build? Do you use it to silence or to strengthen? Humility does not deny power. It directs it toward love. Jesus could have called legions of angels. He did not. He could have silenced critics. He did not. He could have crushed betrayal. He did not. He absorbed. He surrendered. He entrusted himself to the Father. That is controlled power. Now, here's where this becomes deeply practical. In a conversation, when you feel the surge of needing to win, that's power. When you feel the urge to correct publicly, that's power. When you feel the impulse to assert rank, that is power. Humility is choosing restraint. Humility is saying, I don't have to win this. Humility is saying, I don't have to prove this. Humility is saying, the relationship matters more than my dominance. And that restraint is not weakness. It is strength under authority. Now, let me push this a little further. Humility and control cannot coexist. Humility and control cannot coexist. Humility trusts God with outcomes. Humility does its part and releases the rest. Control is fear dressed up as leadership. Humility is trust dressed as strength. Power without humility becomes tyranny. Power with humility becomes service. And you can see this difference immediately. A humble leader listens. An insecure leader interrupts. A humble leader apologizes. An insecure leader deflects. A humble leader elevates others. An insecure leader hoards credit. I have to say it. Look at it. Just put two presidential people up here, Barack Obama and Donald Trump. Which one is which? You choose. Let's do that again. Power without humility becomes tyranny. Power with humility becomes service. And you can see this, so just a difference immediately. A humble leader listens. An insecure leader interrupts. A humble leader apologizes. An insecure leader deflects. A humble leader elevates others. An insecure leader hoards credit. The Donald J. Trump and John F. Kennedy Memorial Theater. Remember that? Or how about the Arc de Triomphe? How about that? How about the Donald J. Trump ballroom? A humble leader elevates others. An insecure leader hoards credit. Now, here's the most difficult part. Sometimes humility means absorbing injustice temporarily. Again, sometimes humility means absorbing injustice temporarily. Jesus washed Judas's feet, knowing betrayal was coming. That does not mean enabling abuse, but it does mean refusing to become cruel in response to cruelty. Humility refuses retaliation. Humility chooses righteousness over revenge. That is power mastered. Okay. Quick little break in the conversation here because we're almost done. I got to get these timings right. I'm just a little off on them. I either go too fast or I go too slow. So what I want to do now is I want to just remind you what's coming up on our schedule this next week. Don's birthday is coming up on Sunday. Yes. I'm sure it'll be he'll be 95. So it's going to be a big one. It's a big one for him, 95. He'll be 60. He'll be 63. He'll be 63. 36. You're 36, maybe 13 mentality wise. You're not 36. All right, coming up on Friday. Coming up Friday, we have the official starts of the weekend with Bishop Mark. That's on our radio station, the Zoo. You saw the ad about the Zoo earlier. We are trying to raise some money for the Zoo to keep it going. It does cost money, and we don't have a lot of it. In fact, we have none. So we could use your help with that. So please go to yourdallas.church and make a donation for the Zoo or for the church, whichever you prefer. We'd love to have that because that's what keeps us going. Without that, we're not here. And right now we're in the negative. So we could really use some help. So the Zoo coming up this Friday. The official starts the weekend with Bishop Mark. That starts at 5 o'clock Central Time. It's just me DJing, basically, bringing in some good music, some good vibes for the weekend. When you relax a little bit, maybe just kind of let the week go. And which we're working on getting. I'm still working on getting the phone set up. I'm having more trouble with this in the world. I got to help Pastor Sean down in New Jersey, New Jersey, right? and get him to help me with that because I just Pennsylvania. Oh Lord, I said New Jersey, Pennsylvania, because I can't get to work. I know he's an expert at that, so I know he can help me with that. I just got to get on the phone and call him. There's never enough hours of the day, folks. I'm telling you. Okay, so that's Friday at 5 p.m. It's for 90 minutes, and we play just some great music. Come check it out. 5 p.m. and that's at the Zoo, THEZUE.net, thezoo.net, THEZUE.net. You can get it on your phone, you can get it on your computer, you can get it on your laptop, whatever you want. Wherever you have a browser, you can get online and listen to us. I think even car radios can probably do it now. I don't know if they can do that in the car radio. I'm sure you can. Okay, and then coming up Sunday is Don's birthday. He'll be 95, and he'll be 63. And we'll have our church service, Exploring Your Faith Live with Bishop Mark, at 3 p.m. 3 p.m. on Sunday. I hear Epiphany going on over there. What's going on? Yes, you'll be here for church. No. Everybody strings that on me. 3 o'clock. 3 o'clock on Sunday. 3 o'clock on Sunday, we have Exploring Your Faith Live with Bishop Mark, followed by the, I guess we're going to have a birthday party for you in here, followed by the Bishop's Round Table, which is immediately following the service. And that's a great way for our people here just kind of talk and get things, understand things a little better. And it's a great way, if you're just observing, even if you're just observing or listening in, you can learn a lot from the Bishop's Round Table. It's really a great tool that we have here. Then we have next Wednesday. Next Wednesday, of course, we'll have, again, Exploring Your Faith Live with Bishop Mark. No, Your Path Live with Bishop Mark next Wednesday at 5:30 p.m., just like we're doing right now. So Your Path Live with Bishop Mark on Wednesday. And it's going to be, we're getting ready. I mean, look, we're already in the middle of Lent. We're already in Lent. This is the second week. We're going to the second week of Lent now. And it's not that many. So we're getting close to Easter already. I hope you're getting ready. I'm not ready yet. We have something called Holy Week coming up in a few weeks. It's a chore for any pastor out there, anybody working in this field. It's a tough one. We have a service on Palm Sunday, and then we have service on Wednesday, and then we have service on Thursday, and then we have service on Friday, and then we have service on Sunday. And it's all with music, programs, sermons, video, all that, PowerPoints, all that. It's like a month's worth of services all into 1 week. I'm looking so forward to it. I really am. I love this time of year. It is rough, and a lot of pastors get to take that next week off and go on vacation. That's where a lot of people do. That weekend after Easter, pastors usually go on vacation. I don't get that luxury, unfortunately, but that's okay. I do it because I love it. I do. I know I do love it. Okay, so God, we have plenty of time left. Anybody want to call in? There's a QR code right there and a little thing going across on your screen. Hi. Okay. Don, you don't have to call in. Just come stand over here with me. They're going to know you're going to call in anyway. Oh, God. Just go over here and stand here. Just pull up a stool and come sit with me. No. Okay, then call in. When I. Huh? Oh, stop. You pull up a stool. Do this right. Get over a little bit here. You're so bougie. I'm not bougie. There you go. In and out. Well, there go the doggies again. I'm dying of thirst over here. Yeah, I want something to drink, but I don't have anything. Water? Ugh. I need to go make some lemonade. I think I'll just put you on the air and let you talk. And I'll go get some water. I'm trying to get Don to do this. He just won't. He won't try. Get in front of the screen and do it. He can handle it. He's the first time I've ever actually had somebody sit down with me at the show. This is the first here today. You're watching it live right here on Your Path Live with Bishop Mark. Oh, he's got to put a shirt on. No comment. No comment. No comment. Ooh, I'm switched again, aren't I? Look at that. Let's switch that. Is that right? Yeah, it's switched. How did I do that? I hate it when I do that. Let's go fix that real quick. Let me go fix that. I don't like the way it does that. Camera. There we go. That's better. Yeah. It look like it is right now. Now it's all making the right sense. So it was all backwards before. Now it can read it. You can read it the right way. Come on here.
I'm in here.
Come on in here. Your microphone's cover up your face. All right. Hey, it's Don, everybody. Hi, Don. He's going to be 95 this Sunday. Come on. He'll be 63 years old this Sunday. And 63 well-deserved years. Well-spent years. Long. Get out of my candy.
All right.
Your one's anyways real sour. Okay. So just pretend you're calling in. Hello. Hi. You're live on Bishop with Bishop Mark.
Hi, Bishop. How you doing?
I'm great.
Glad to be
Quit
here.
hiding over there. Come on, get in here in the screen.
I'm not.
There you go. Now I can see you. There we are.
It's nice to
Why
be
does my
here.
head look so much bigger than yours?
Because it is.
Uh-huh.
But things are going pretty well. I like your albums, your new album.
Do you like it?
Mm-hmm.
The next one's gonna be really cool. I'm torn right now because I have 2 songs that I've done that are really good, but they don't make a full album yet. I think I'm gonna go ahead and release my remix albums next, which is a remix of 21 songs remixed from the songs I've already done, and they're really good. They're really fun.
My favorite is Monster. That's all I gotta say.
You're a monster,
Mm-hmm. You got one.
baby.
Everybody has one.
Everybody has one. Yeah,
What?
yeah. This is day off today.
Okay. Hi, William. Oh.
Sleep.
Mhm.
He works nights now, so
Oh,
he
check your job.
sleeps in
isn't
the
it?
daytime.
Well, hope everybody had a happy Valentine and all that other,
It's almost.
things coming
What's the next holiday
up.
coming up?
Easter.
No, it's not.
Well, April Fool.
No. Well,
My
yeah,
birthday.
yeah.
Yeah. How about that?
How about March 17th?
Yeah. Oh, St. Patrick's Day?
That's Patsy's birthday.
Oh, that is St. Patrick's birthday.
Mhm.
Well, happy birthday, St. Patrick's.
Coming up.
Coming up.
She'll be 90 something. Born in 1927, so she'll be 99. Is that right?
1927?
She'll be 99. She'll be 99 this year.
Wow.
She'll be 99 this year. I wish she'd made it to 100.
That wasn't cool. Anyway,
Go ahead.
what's been going on? Other than that, life,
I'm trying to catch up on videos. I'm almost there.
and we're broke.
And we're broke. We're more than broke. My knee still hurts,
Oh,
but it's
yeah.
getting a little better. I banged it. I was setting up today in here, and I banged it right here on this desk. Oh my God!
We ain't got the transfer.
I know I don't have to do that brace on. It hurts.
Okay.
It tears up my
He'll
skin.
fall out with
It's
it.
got metal. It's got metal bars in it, and it cuts into my skin.
You don't have it all right.
No, probably not. Maybe the first time.
Came up with one green eye and one black red eye.
Oh Lord! Why do you do that to yourself?
But I just tried them on.
Yeah, I'm not allowed to wear them anymore.
I'm really not supposed to wear
I
them.
had veins growing into my cornea, which would, if I kept wearing the contacts, it would actually make me go blind. So I had to stop wearing them.
Oh, cool.
Yep. I don't want to go blind. I like being able to see.
And sorry I missed church Sunday. I was
And the Sunday before.
Yeah, I'm going. And Sunday before, excuse me. Personal problems. But we're all blessed in certain ways, so
I'm blessed to have this church.
I'm happy. And I'm blessed to have be a part of it.
I am in. Go ahead, Don.
But I'm trying to humble myself, but you won't let me.
I'm trying.
No, I just
For yourselves.
okay. I done it. Okay, good. No, I'm having trouble with our roommates. Things are going on over there, and pretty like you can't have negativity in the house of more than 2 people. Okay, somebody's going to be upset, and somebody's not going to get their way. Period.
You usually.
So what
There's
I
got to be
do-
compromise. There's got to be compromise.
How can you compromise when nobody wants to talk about
That's the
it?
problem. Communication's the first step of everything. You know that.
Yeah, I know that.
You got to talk.
Yeah,
Keep it all bundled down inside. What happens to that?
it blows up.
It festers.
It already did.
Oh, well. That'll kill you.
It ain't gonna kill me.
I hope not.
But it might, it can need to be killing somebody. Excuse me, Lord.
Let's not go there.
I won't.
All right. So tell me about it. What's going on?
It's just everybody's got their own little thing that they have to do every day. You know, do the dishes, eat.
That's
go
part of
pay
living together.
bills,
You got to do that when you
go
live in
to
a
the
house.
pantry,
Right.
right. And then some people they're going to take advantage of the situation and they'll bring food and
Hoard
clean up
it.
and stuff and bingo. And you ain't got to because there's so much. There's enough for everybody. And I just can't.
Well, everybody has their favorites, and
I
they're going
have-
to have their favorites. They want to keep that to themselves. I understand that. I get that,
I
but
have-
not everything.
Well, I have 2 favorites, and every time I bring it in the house,
It's gone.
it's gone.
What are your 2 favorites?
Rice Krispies and vanilla ice cream.
Well, there you go. That's why they're 2 wonderful favorites.
What? They can afford to get their own.
True.
I'm broker than they are. I would say something real
Yeah.
off the wall, but that's okay. And then there's the personal issues, like, oh my God, bills.
That's part of life.
No, I know that.
Okay.
But I don't have to listen to everybody else complain about theirs because I don't complain about mine. But anyway,
At least it's not on speakerphone.
What?
At least it's not on speakerphone.
We're on the air. I can't say that. How y'all doing?
Doug has a habit of liking to talk on speakerphone.
Because
And I have a habit of saying, please don't do that because I have enough problems of my own. I don't want to hear you on hold for 30 minutes with your bank and on hold with this person and that person and this person griping about that and you griping about this and back. I don't want to hear all that. I have my own problems. I have my own issues to deal with. And he wants to sit there and let speakerphone. It's like, shut up.
no, it ain't shut up. It's something more than that.
It's not true. I don't always say,
But
oh, I go,
anyway.
I love speakerphone. You know what? I love speakerphone.
No,
I love
no.
speakerphone. That's what I say. So I didn't say shut up.
No, you don't. No, you don't. Great pick, by the way.
Thank you.
I just need to pray for me so I can just have the. How can I say this?
Patience?
No, there's more than patience. I mean, the willpower not to say anything or do anything.
Willpower.
Or do it.
I know you have it in you.
I know I do. What about
Mhm.
it? Okay.
You gotta listen to that song.
No, I don't.
You might need to because it means a lot of different things to a lot of different people.
But and I put it this way: the little antics that certain people are doing is like it's not funny. It's very childish.
Okay. I'm listening.
That's why most times whenever things like that come up, I just close my eyes, pray, for get me out of here, and I just
Okay.
I subtract myself from the situation. Put it that way.
Well, they don't always solve the problem though. You're just distracting yourself. I mean, I understand kind of diffusing it that way, but you're not always going to get. You need
No,
to.
it's
You
still-
got to get it worked out.
The
Somebody's got
prob-
to have to say something.
The problem is still there, yeah.
Right. I'm still going to find something here. Go ahead, keep talking. I'm listening.
Mm-hmm. Well, it's either that or just Bill Doug just cuss everybody out.
Well, that's not going to do any good. You got to be an adult here.
It didn't.
No, I'm sure it didn't.
It didn't.
Okay.
Well, it's your fault, but I didn't. I'm not the one that left the dishes in the sink. When you can watch them, you know what? If they're in there, just do them. And there's going to be a time when you're going to leave something in there.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
And then everybody want to know how much you paying. What are you paying? How
That's
much
not
you
your
paying?
business. I mean, that's between you and whoever the lien holder is, whoever the person taking care of the money is,
Yeah, right.
right?
Yeah.
Where's this super song?
Well, you been play song.
I was gonna look for it. What song is it? What's it on? I don't remember what it was on.
What?
The song we just talked about.
Willpower.
Yeah, I think it's over here, isn't it?
No, it's on that left love.
It's on here, isn't it?
No, it's before that one, right there. Should be on that
No,
one.
it's not that one yet. It's further back. I don't know which one it is. It's the last
Is
day
that
of
one-
summer. Last
that
day of
one?
summer.
What?
It's the last day of summer.
What's the last day of summer?
Watch.
There it is.
There it is. Right.
there.
There's a single of it. Now watch this. Watch this. What I'm gonna do.
What?
Watch this. I'm gonna go back over here to this little sucker. I'm learning some new things on here. Right here. That's us, right? There we are. So now I'm gonna go to this. This right. I think.
How you doing?
What does that say? That's a person. I think it's this. Yeah. Share screen.
What? Excuse me. It's URL
Let's see if it'll work. I'm trying to get it to work. That's not what I wanted. I don't know on there for it. Window. None of those. Entire screen. Okay, now if you get rid of that, so I also share system audio. Yes. If I do this, and it should let me do it. Go to this. And go to this. Watch this. Watch this. Go here. And I go back down here to Apple. Say hi, everybody. See, that's my screen. And
Mm-hmm.
I go to Apple. Right here, where's Apple Music? I can't see it. Apple Music. Right there. Ha! And I go like this.
And look at them. Great song, people.
Can you give it to me one more time? Tell me that you love me. Then you're gone, can't keep going on and on and on. And I know you love me, but I can feel it when you touch me. Can't feel it when you hold me. I can feel it when you kiss me. I can feel it when you... Willpower, I know you have it in you. If only you would do it and give it to me. Willpower, I know you have it in you. If only you would do it and give it to me. Willpower, I know you have it in you. If only you would do it and give it to me. Willpower and give it to me. 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 And give it to me.
Can you try for me just one more time? Tell me that you love me and stay, because we can't keep going on and on. And I know you love me, but I can feel it when you touch me. Can't feel it when you hold me. I can feel it when you kiss me. I can feel it when you... Oh yeah, yeah. Willpower, I know you have it in you. If only you would do it and give it to me. Willpower, can't wait another minute. Only you can prove it. Oh, can't you see? Willpower, I know you have it in you. If only you would do it and give it to me. Willpower, I know you have it in you. If only you would do it. Just trust in yourself and give it to me. Only you have the key. You've got to believe. For you and for me. And give it to me. Willpower.
Online. See, now you can hear you.
Y'all have a great
Okay,
week.
make sure we get us back on here. See, close all this out and get us back on. Turn that off. There we are. Hi, we're back. I had to play that for you, and you can see what it says on screen there. We're talking and chit chat. All right, we're going to pray with Dawn, and then we're going to close it out for the night. That's it. That's what we're going to do. You never know what's going to happen here on our show, do you? Always keep watching. All right, Dawn, so we're going to pray for you to have some what now? Some willpower.
Some willpower.
Okay.
You got willpower.
All right. Bow your head with me, please.
Ironic.
Father in heaven, we come to you today with our brother Don, who needs some help at home. It's stressful. It's stressful having roommates, especially in a small apartment, and a lot of people with very alpha male qualities there. And we ask, Father, that you give Don the strength and the willpower to overcome any urges to blow up, to go overboard. Let him be the adult. Let him be the one who leads by example. Let him be the one who shows that, you know what, the dishes are dirty. The dishes, I'll wash the dishes this time. Maybe you will next time. I'm doing it now, but don't take advantage of it. Don't take my weakness for kindness. And explain that to him. Be able to communicate and be able to communicate effectively, not with anger. We ask that, Father, you just give Don that calmness, that willpower to keep calm and to explain things as an adult to another adult, because sometimes adults aren't adults. Sometimes they don't act like adults, and sometimes it's very difficult to get things across, and it just takes time. Father, we ask all this through Christ our Lord. Amen.
Amen.
It'll get easier.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe.
Thank you.
Maybe.
Bye, everybody.
All right. Thank you, Don. Don's cameo appearance right here on Your Path Live. It's a live show. You never know what's going to happen. It's kind of like, you know, you used to watch Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood and they had someone knock on the door. Oh, who's that?
Cornball.
Scripture says, humble yourselves before the Lord and he will lift you up. It is not inviting you to shrink. It is inviting you to trust. Trust that God exalts in his time. Trust that you do not need to climb. Trust that you do not need to self-promote. Trust that obedience is enough. Now, I want to bring this back inward for a moment before we close. Think about the area of your life where you hold the most power. Maybe it's at work. Maybe it's at your home. Maybe it's in ministry. Maybe it's an online influence. And ask yourself quietly, how do I handle power? Do I leverage it or do I steward it? Do I use it to protect my ego or to serve others? Because humility versus power is not about eliminating power. It is about purifying it. Jesus did not lay aside power permanently. He laid aside the visible display of it. And because he humbled himself, he was exalted. Power returned to him in glory, but it was purified by obedience. And that's the pattern. Descent before ascent, service before crown, cross before resurrection. So as we close tonight, from the ashes of pride, let humility rise. From the ashes of ego, let servant leadership rise. From the ashes of control, let trust rise. You do not need to dominate to lead. You don't need to win to be secure. You do not need to assert to be strong. Jesus knelt, and the world changed. And when you kneel in your conversations, in your leadership, in your relationships, in your responses, when you do that, when you kneel, you look like him. Not smaller, stronger. Don't forget, folks, coming up next Sunday, 3 p.m., Exploring Your Faith Live with Bishop Mark. It's our Sunday service. We're in the middle of Lent here, so it's a good time to be really hearing your services. Come to service, and if you can't be here, watch online. You can watch us on dulc.online.church, dulc.online.church. You can also listen to us on the Zoo, thezue.net. Followed by the Bishop's Round Table on Sunday. And first, this Friday, before we go to that, this Friday we have the official start to the week with Bishop Mark on the Zoo, thezue.net. Please listen to that. And we're working on getting the call-ins for that as well. And then, of course, next Wednesday we'll be back with the third episode, the third in our series for From the Ashes for our Lenten series here. So Got a couple minutes. I hate wasting time. I hate giving up too much time when I have time. So I had a couple minutes left to talk to you. These are hard topics we're talking about here, because it's hard to give up that control. It's hard to be something that feels like we're being weak when you're not. Jesus was not a weak man. He was not weak in any way whatsoever. And these were him. These were what he was, what he did. And our whole point here is to follow in his path. That's the whole point about your path. It's following in his footsteps. And those are some big footsteps, folks. You're never going to feel them like yourself. You can try, and I hope you do try. But he is the ultimate explanation, the ultimate leader, the ultimate leading by example person, God, being that there is. And if you just do as he did and love as he loved, you won't be wrong. I promise you. I promise you. This is your path. And tonight that path runs through a basin, a towel, a surrendered will, and power placed under love. Go kneel and let God lift you. Good night, everybody. See you next time.
Bye.
Thank you for joining us for Your Path Live with Bishop Mark. Have a great week. We'll see you next time. God bless you.